Alright, welcome back to my tutorial video. This is Ali Mabiodo. In this tutorial video, I'll be taking us through on how to achieve this particular design. I actually use three applications to achieve this. I use PixelLab, Lightroom, and PixArt to achieve this astonishing result. Let me show you the raw design from PixelLab. Kindly stick around to the end. Alright, see the raw design from PixelLab. Can you see it? Can you see that it is not that attractive? The raw design from PixelLab before I actually added the Lightroom effects and PixArt effects. So let me show you the MB, the MB size that I take, and you are going to see the difference between the PixelLab design and also Lightroom and PixArt that I've retouched it with. So this is actually 4.4 file size. This is 4.4 file size. So let me go and compare it to the one I actually upscaled using PixArt and Lightroom. So kindly stick around me till the end of this video. So let me just show you. You're going to see the result now. That's wow. Can you see it? Can you see that even without checking the MB size, you would have noticed that this is actually great. This is actually great. So let me show you the file size. Yeah, can you see 6.1 to 4.4? Can you see the astonishing results between the normal PixelLab and when I've already added the PixArt effect and Lightroom effect? Can you see that? So kindly take your time to stick around me to the end of this tutorial video. See you in the tutorial video. So for the sake of this tutorial video, I've already imported all the necessary. I've imported all the necessary resources which I'm going to be needing to achieve this particular design to my design interface. Let me show you. So these are the list of resources which I'm going to be needing for this particular design. So kindly stick around me to the end of this tutorial video. So let me add the design. The first thing which I actually did was that I changed the interface of my design by clicking on these three dots, then go to image size. Then I think I use 4 by 5. The width is 4 and the length is 5. That is what I use because it is not a design that is to be printed out. It's just a mere design that a normal social media design flyer I did for someone. It's a promotional flyer for a particular business brand. So kindly stick around me to the end. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing now is basically to set up my design background. So kindly stick around with it. I'm still going to be using the same color. So let me just I think I use this, not this. I use this particular direction of gradient background. So let me go and select the exact color. Let me select the exact color from the design. So let me just select it like this. Then I'm going to choose the other one, the lighter shade from the same design flyer. So kindly stick around with here. Yeah. Then this. Yes. Yeah, that is it. And this. Yeah, and that is that about that. So the next thing which I did was that I actually imported a particular background which I added to the design. Let me show you. You notice that this particular background has a kind of stripe background. I initially used a particular texture to achieve that. So I'm going to pause this video to import that particular texture because I don't think I have it here. I don't have it here. So I'm going to be importing it now to this design interface. So kindly take your time with me. But I will just have to crop some parts out of it just by doing this. So I'm going to be cropping out some portion just like this so that I'll be able to achieve a perfect result. So kindly stick around me to the end. You just have to be creative as a graphic designer. So I'm going to increase the size to the maximum. Then after doing that, I'm going to reduce the opacity to maybe, can you see the results? To 9. 9 will be perfect. Can you see the result now? Can you see what I actually achieved just because I imported that particular resource, that particular texture background. Don't worry, everything is going to be available for you in the description box to download it. So kindly stick around me to the end. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing now is I will need to set up my grid line. So basically to to start designing, I'm going to come here. I'm going to come to this side. I'm going to do this. I need to set up my grid line. Yeah, all right. This is perfect. So I'm going to be importing. I'm going to be opening each and every element of this design now to start my design. So let me first of all bring in this. Let me take it to the front. Yeah, this is what I actually use. Then I'm going to be increasing the size. Then I'm going to place it here just like this. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. So I'm going to be giving it a kind of shadow effect. I'm going to be giving it a kind of shadow effect. Then I'm going to on the shadow. Then I'm going to decrease the blur radius to 7. Then I'm going to come to the shadow opacity to reduce its opacity to. After reducing opacity, I'm going to increase the offset X. Decrease it to -11 will be fine. Then let me decrease this as well. I think -9 will be perfect. So let me go to the opacity and reduce the opacity, the shadow opacity a little bit. Yeah, this is perfect. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing now is just to bring in the. Let me check the flyer. Maybe I see. Let me check the next thing. Okay, I'm going to be bringing in the necessary text. I still need to be importing some things which I failed to import, but let me just do the ones I want to do. So let me first of all, let me check the design first. Let me check the design. Sorry. So let me check. Okay. So let me undo this. Then I'm going to bring in a shape. Then I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to place it here. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Then I'm going to take this to the front. Yeah, this is perfect. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to be bringing in let me reset my grid line. Let me reset it to normal. I think this cannot work. So let me set it. Let me reset it again. I'm going to fast forward this place because I don't want to be wasting our time. Alright, welcome back. So I'm going to be bringing in my typography. Kindly stick around me to the end of this video. So I think I wrote Nelly Airports, Nelly_airport. So I'm going to be doing the same thing here now. So kindly stick around me to the end. Nelly_airports. That's the brand name. Yeah. So after doing that, I'm going to change the fonts. I'm going to on my grid line and place it somewhere here. Can you see the work of the grid line? So that's the work of the grid line. So I'm going to go to my font now, basically to change the fonts to give it a better one. So kindly stick around me to the end. Please, if you know this is your first time of coming across my tutorial video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel for more tutorials like this. So I'm going to be the font which I'm going to be using now is Montserrat font. Montserrat font. Yeah, let me use this to be perfect. Yeah, sorry, there's a mix up. Monts. Yeah, Montsport. Yeah, I think this is perfect. So let me place it well in such a way that it will not be exceeding this particular setup grid line. So kindly stick around me to the end. I'm going to be making use of my positioning tool to position it well, and I can as well reduce the size because I think it's too big. Let me leave it at 31. Yeah. So let me now reposition it like this. So kindly stick around me to the end. Alright, this is perfect. So let me check what's the next thing on the flyer to do. Let me check. Alright, I think the next thing is for me to, I want to be doing this last. So let me just input all those typography and the likes before I started doing the most important thing, which is the anniversary sales. So kindly stick around till the end. So I'm going to be posting this particular tutorial video basically to to import all this particular icon, the Instagram, the TikTok icon and the likes. So kindly stick around till the end. I have successfully imported all the necessary resources which I'll be needing for this particular design. So let me hide everything. I'm going to go with the next thing. So let me check what's the next thing on the flyer. So kindly stick around to the end of the show. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. So okay. Let me insert this. Let me use this. Let me put this at the front. So I'm going to be doing something here now. I'm going to be removing all this background without any stress. I'm just going to be I'm going to be cropping those background out now. So kindly stick around with to the end. So I'm going to achieve that by clicking on this side. I'm going to click on this zero icon. Then I'm going to adjust it to fit in with that particular WhatsApp icon. Well, just have to take your time and you have to be creative as a graphic designer. It's not every time we'll be needing to remove the background. We can just do some simple trick using our PixelLab. Can you see that? I'm going to mark that I've been able to remove that. So I'm going to be doing that for others, for TikTok and the rest. So after clicking, I'm going to on it. I'm going to take it to the front. I'm going to go to my cropping tool. I'm going to click on this zero icon. Can you even see this one? That it fits in exactly with the TikTok icon. Then I'm going to use it. Or I can even adjust it a little bit so that it will be perfectly fitted. Yeah, now let me try to adjust it. Yeah, this is perfect. So I'm going to leave that, adjust it a little bit. I'm going to work on the Instagram icon as well. I'm going to take it to the front. I'm going to on it and I'm going to crop some parts out. Then I'm going to do it like this. Can you see what I'm doing? Just have to be creative as a graphic designer. So can you see that? I'm going to adjust it like this. I'm going to mark. Can you see that I've been able to crop it crop the background out? So I've already hidden the one I'm copying. So let me now try to place everything accordingly. So kindly stick around with it the end. So I'm going to reduce the size to maybe, let me increase it to 5. 5 will be fine. I'm going to make use of my positioning tool to position it well. Yeah, this is perfect. So let me work on this. Can you see that everything I'm doing does not exceed this set gray line? It doesn't exceed it. So that's the purpose of setting up my background gray line. So kindly stick around with the end. Everything I'm going to be doing will not be exceeding it except this image. So let me just reduce the size to 5 as well. So I'm going to adjust it. So let me now adjust it. Yeah, I think, let me check. Maybe I'm missing something or not. Okay, I'm meeting nothing. I just need to adjust this particular what is it called, this particular rectangular shape. I just need to adjust it a little. So I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Yeah. So let me lock this. So I'll not be touching it. So let me work on this. Oh, I'm going to lock the texture background as well. that I'll not be touching them. So let me take my time to adjust these two icons. Let me adjust this as well. Let me adjust this. Let me adjust it. And let me adjust this. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. So I'm going to be adjusting this particular WhatsApp icon too. Let me reduce the size. Okay, let me reduce it to the 7 will be perfect for that. So I'm going to be placing that. Let me on my grid line. So everything must not be exceeding that setup grid line. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. So let me check what's the next thing. Oh, sorry. The next thing for me to do now is to okay, is to bring in the calendar icon. I'm going to on it. Then after that, I'm going to go to my erase color to basically to remove the white side. No, sorry, I want to work on this. I'm going to go to my erase color. Can you see that? Then I'm going to increase this. Yeah, this is perfect. Now I'm going to change the color to white because of the place I want to place in it. So kindly stick around me to the end. Yeah, this is perfect. Now I'm going to reduce the size, reduce and reduce. Then I'm going to scale it down because that's the date that the anniversary is going to start. You know, it's not every time that I'm going to be writing dates, Facebook, whatever. I just need to take the icon and just put it there, and it will have understood. So kindly let me on my green line. So kindly stick around to the end. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. That's the only way you can help this channel to grow. Can you see the way I'm placing everything? That it does not exist it doesn't exceed my setup green line. So that is how to come about an effective design. So let me check what's the next thing I should do. Okay, let me insert the typography. Let me check 18 to 18th November. Okay, let me insert that. So let me bring up my text. Sorry. So let me place that here, 18th to 18th November. 8th to 18th November. That's the time that the anniversary is going to start. You can as well patronize my clients. I just, by just contacting her through the phone number or WhatsApp or through 18 to 18 November. You can just contact her through her TikTok account or through her phone number. So let me just stay back. Okay, let me leave it like this. Now I'm going to go to my my font to change the fonts. Basically to give it a kind of creative fonts or a kind of bold fonts so that it will be looking more visible. So kindly stick around me to the end. I'm going to use same Montserrat font because I so much love that font because it is bold enough. So that's why I love it. Let me use the bolder one. Yeah, this is the bolder one. Let me use it. It has to be bold. Yeah. So let me reduce the size. That is bold, and so far it is bold. It must not be too. It must not be too. Yeah, it must not be too big. So let me check. Maybe I cut it the way I set the test. I can just give it space. So let me work on this. Let me just give it space. Yeah, this is perfect. So let me check the TikTok handle and I'm going to put the Nelly's Airport. So let me quickly do that. Nelly's Airport. That's the brand I handle. Nelly's Airport. Nelly's underscore. Nelly's underscore airports. Airports. airport. Yeah, so I'm going to go to my color to change the color. At first, I'm going to change it to black. There is something we call contrast, which are part of the principle that is guiding graphic designing. What's contrast? Contrast simply means that the ability of any element to be able to be different from each other. If you are using anything, it should be something that will be, something that will be coming out poorly. It should be something that will be contrasting each other in such a way that you'll be able to make balancing your design to be well balanced. So that's the main point of choosing the contrasting color or contrasting fonts. So I'm still going to be using the Montserrat font, but I'm going to be using another shade or another weight of it. Nellis, or I think it will be better for me to use the background color. The background color will be perfect, so that it's going to be blend. It's going to be able to blend the darker side. Yeah, this should be perfect. Yeah, this should be perfect. This should be perfect. So let me on my grid line. Okay, let me try to bring in a horizontal grid line. I'm going to set it to this middle. I'm going to import another one. I'm going to set it here so that everything will be well centralized. That's the main point of using this particular grid line I'm using. It is basically to enable your work to be well aligned. Oh, I think this. Okay, let me just leave this here. Then I'm going to off it. So let me make use of my positioning to position it well. Yeah. So let me check the next thing. Nelly airport for the second one. So I'm going to copy the same thing. So I'm going to copy it again. I'm going to copy, then I'm going to place that here. Can you see the work of the green line? That it automatically set it up well. So I'm going to be editing it, then I'm going to remove this X because it is different. One is Nelly's airport and the other is Nelly_airport. So you just have to be considerate when you are designing, because based on you need to work according to the information that is given to you. So kindly stick around with me in the end so that you'll not be misleading people. Yeah, I think this is perfect. So let me check what's the next thing which I will be needing to do. Alright, okay. So nothing much again. So I'm going to be bringing in the coding cycle shape which I actually used. Oh, let me first of all write this let me first of all write the phone number typography. I'm going to copy this. I've already copied it. I'm going to let me check our phone number because I'm trying to replicate it. So our phone number is 6702 3042. Okay, 6702 3042. Okay. So let me see. Maybe I'm genius. Maybe I can easily grab it once. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me see. Maybe I'm a genius. Maybe I can actually get it. If I get it, it means I'm genius. Oh, I missed it. I missed the last 2 digits. So let me correct myself. I think I can just, pass it once. Alright, it means I'm not a genius. So let me just work on this. So let me try to increase the size a little bit because it's a phone number. It has to be vivid enough for people to see because it's an information crucial one, whereby people will be needing it to contact the vendor. So I need to make it more visible and well aligned. So that is what I'm actually working towards. So can you see the work of the green line? Can you see it? It will enable your work to be well placed, well aligned. So let me set it well. So this is perfect. So let me check the next thing for me to do. Let me check. Okay, so I'm going to be bringing in the golden cycle. Don't worry, everything is going to be available for you in the description box. Kindly stick around me till the end of this journey. Alright, so I'm going to be opening the golden cycle. Then I'm going to take it to the front. So before that, I'll first of all need to work on it by just cropping out some parts. I'm going to make use of this. I'll be needing to crop out some part because I think when I remove the background, it it is not fully removed. So that's why I need to make use of this cropping tool to crop those white side away. Just need to take your time before to achieve your astonishing results. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Yeah, this is better. This is better. So after that, the next thing which I'm going to be doing now is to bring in the particular picture which I want to be inserted in this cycle. So kindly stick around with it. So let me just choose the image. Yeah, I think I'm going to be using this particular image first. Then first of all, take it to the front. I'm going to on it. Then after owning it, I'm going to go to my cropping to work on it as well, to give it some setup, to give the cycle shape. Then I'm going to adjust it like this. Yeah, because the brand deals in selling of wigs. You can patronize her. Sure, because she's currently doing promo. So I'm going to be placing it inside the cycle. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me take my time. Yeah, so I'm going to be taking the cycle to the front. Can you see that I've been able to place it perfectly well into the shape? So I'm going to be copying the same cycle, golden cycle shape. Then after that I'm going to merge the both shape and image together. So kindly stick around me to the end of this video. So I've finished merging it together. Then I'm going to place it like this. I can just increase the size a little bit. I'm going to place it here to not be exceeding this line. So let me make use of my positioning tool. Everything I'm designing will not be exceeding that line. Yeah, alright. Because there should be an enough space for our design element to breathe. You should consider your design element to be a one thing, that they must not be too choked up. You should have enough space for breathing. So kindly stick around with the end. So I'm going to be doing the next thing, the same thing for the second image. So let me just on the second image as well. Let me check, where is the second image? It's the ID, or ID itself. Let me check, maybe this one. No, I'm not using this. Let me use this. No, I've used this. So this, no, not this, not this, not this. So where is the second image? I think, let me just use this. Okay, let me just use this. So I'm going to be doing the same thing as well. I'm going to go to my cropping tool. I'm going to give it a cycle shape. Then I'm going to adjust it to fit in, so that it will be able to fit in to the cycle, to the golden cycle shape. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Yeah, so I'm going to be reducing its size. Then I'm going to, let me first of all take it to the front. Then I'm going to work on it just like this. I'm going to place it here. Then after that, then I'm going to take the little golden cycle. I'm going to take it to the front. Can you see that? Can you see the results? I can just adjust the image. I can just adjust it a little bit. Yeah, this is perfect. So I can now merge the both together. Can I merge them together? If you like, cannot merge it, you can leave it. But I just want to merge it together so that it will be very easy for me to to move it around. So alright, so let me now reduce the size. I'm going to place that here. Yeah. So okay, let me reduce the size a little bit. So maybe 21. Let me reduce it to 21 as well. Yeah, it is perfect now. So that I'll be able to have enough space. Okay, let me add another green line so that my design element will have enough space to breathe, and I'll be able to centralize it well. That's the work of the green line. Just need to to be creative and also be considerate by taking note of the graphic design principle: alignment, simplicity, reading, spacing, contrast, and the likes. That's the way a professional graphic designer think you should be working accordingly to the principle of graphic designing. It is very important. It is very important as a graphic designer. If you're a professional graphic designer, you should be trying to work in line with the principle of graphic designing. All right, so let me check what's the next thing which I'll be needing to do. Let me check my design flyer. I think this is it. So I'm going to be taking it to the front, then I'm going to want it to check what's the next thing. Let me open up the line. All right, okay. I think I forgot to import all this to Element and also the logo. I'm going to be doing that by pausing this drive to drive it because I don't want to be wasting our time. So I've successfully imported all the necessary resources which I failed to import before. So kindly stick around to the end of this video. So I'm going to be adjusting them. Okay, let me first of all work on one. Let me first of all work on this. I will first of all reduce its size. Then I'm going to go to my color filter. I want to work on it a little bit so that it will be looking attractive, to be looking stunning. Yeah, 5 will be perfect. And I can just work on the saturation. I can just leave it at 3 will be perfect. Brightness, let me make it bright 15. Yeah, this will be perfect. Then I'll just adjust it and place it somewhere here. Then let me work on this, take it to the front. It's at the front already. Then before that, okay, let me check. Maybe there's something I added which I don't know. Okay, nothing. So let me work on the other element. So after doing that, let me just adjust it like this. Then I'm going to give it a shadow. Everything has to be looking realistic. It has to be looking realistic. But then I'm going to be reducing the opacity of the shadow so that it will not be too sharp. Yeah, this is perfect. And I can work on it by just reducing the blur radius to 7. I'm going to increase the offset X to 5 and offset Y to 5. Yeah, this is perfect. So let me reduce the blur radius again. This is perfect because when you actually edit any picture on Lightroom, the quality of the picture is going to come out than before. So that is why anything you are trying to do on PixelLab should be limited, should in case you still want to be editing that particular design on Lightroom, because the design, everything you used in that particular design is going to come out poorly when you use the Lightroom. So that's why you need to minimize everything you are doing on PixelLab. So kindly stick around me to the end. So after doing that, I'm going to work on this as well. Just to be creative as a graphic designer. Yeah, I'm going to place that here. So everything must not be exceeding the setup green line. Remember, the green line is not there for fancy purpose. It is there to basically to guide you. Remember the principle of graphic design, alignment. Everything must be well aligned. It must be well aligned. Yeah, this is perfect. I think this is perfect. So I'm going to be giving this shadow as well. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm just going to reduce the blur radius. I'm going to leave that. I already told you, when you take it to Lightroom, the result is going to be astonishing. So you just have to minimize everything on PixelLab. So I think, let me check what they right there. Okay, 30% off. Okay, always and bundles. So let me do that as well. So let me bring in my typography. 30%. So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel for more tutorials like this. Every resources I use here is going to be available for you to download in the description box or comment section. So kindly stick around me to the end. And if you need any tutorial video, please feel free to comment in the comment section. 30% off. So let me first of all work on that. So I'm going to go to my fonts to change the fonts. So let's wait for it to finish loading. Okay, I'm going to be using, okay, let me use the Poppins font. Poppins, I think I use the Poppins medium, or let me use Poppins bold. Okay, it's not bad. So let me adjust this. Then I'm going to go to my line spacing to adjust it so that it will be closer to each other. Yeah, this is perfect. Then I'm going to reduce the size so that it will be able to fit in well. Then I'm going to adjust it like this. Yeah, and I'm going to give it a stroke, a black stroke to be precise. Yeah, this is perfect. Can you see the result that it is looking attractive? So let me increase the size of this one a little bit. Yeah, on Wix, 30% off on Wix and bundle. All right. Okay, let me just write the main typograph, the main text. 30% off on Wix. On Wix and bundles. On bundles. Yeah, this is perfect. So I'm going to change the font as well. I can use the Poppins font as well, but the letter shade or different shade of it. So kindly stick around me to the end. Alright, so Poppins. So I'm going to be using different shade of it. Let me use this. This is perfect. Now I'm going to go to my line spacing to give it, so adjust the spacing. 15 is okay. I'm going to reduce the size. I'm going to place it here. Yeah, I'm going to give it stroke as well so that it will be coming out boldly. Can you see that it is, I'm able to, to make it to be bold, but I need to adjust the line spacing again. I need to adjust the line spacing. Should not be too, yeah, now it will be perfect. Should not be too closed so that it will not be looking jam-packed. Yeah, let me adjust this like this. All right, this is perfect. This is perfect. So let me check what's the next thing. Okay, let me check. Okay, the next thing is this. Let me take it to the fonts. The next thing is this. Actually, I did not use any. Some people might be thinking maybe I use Photopea to come up with this. I actually did everything on PixelLab without any stress. So kindly stick around me to the end of this video. So this is the main purpose of this design flyer. This is the main purpose. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to be opening the particular vector icon I used. Let me open it. Let me first of all search for it. Where is it? Oh, I think I imported it. Coming. Oh, I've mistakenly deleted it. Oh my god. So, oh my god. I think I've mistakenly deleted it. So let me take my time to import it back. Sorry. I can just fast forward this place. Right, I've successfully imported it. You will notice that okay, let me first of all place it. Let me first of all crop some parts out of it. Come here. I know you might be wondering that maybe I used Photopea to do it, to achieve it, to achieve something like this. But I use PixelLab to achieve everything. And this is the exact vector image I use, but I work on it basically to make it different, to give it a contrasting color to the background and to everything, to give it a contrasting color. So let me on my grid line, I'm going to on this, I'm going to okay, let me use my relative positioning to okay, this is perfect. All right, so the next which I'm going to be doing now is just to work on it by going to my filter. I'm going to change the color by going to filter. Where is filter? Color filter. I'm going to adjust. Can you see that? Then I'm going to go to my brightness to reduce the brightness a little bit. Then my saturation to lighten it up a little. Yeah, I think this is perfect. This is actually perfect. Can you see the results? So but I want this to be bigger. I want it to be big, so I'm going to reduce the size of all these elements. I want it to be bigger because that's the main thing. It's not necessary. I just want it to be like that. It's not really necessary, but because it's the main thing, I want it to be more attractive than any other icon. So kindly stick around me to the end. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel if you are gaining something new. Please, that's the only way you can help this channel to grow. It's not easy to come up with a tutorial video. Please subscribe, comment. If there's anything you don't understand, try to comment, subscribe. It's very important. So let me just adjust. I want to work on that icon, that label like icon here, this one. So at times you will be facing the same issue I'm facing. You can just do what I did now and you'll be able to get it. If you cannot easily pick it here, you can just locate it through the layers. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to increase the size of this. Then I can just scale all this one. I can just scale them down so that I'm going to have enough space. So kindly stick around me to the end of this tutorial video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. So let me work on that. Okay, work on this. Okay, alright, let me leave it like this. Then I'm going to increase the size of this like this. Yeah, this is perfect. I think it is big enough. So let me check. What did I write there? Okay, present anniversary sales. Okay, I'm going to be doing the same thing. I think this thing is too bright. Let me reduce it. Let me reduce its brightness. Oh no, I want to work on the brightness. No, the saturation is not what I want to work on. I don't want it to be too bright. 21 will be perfect. Yeah, this is actually okay. So before adding anything, I will first of all need to add shadow to it so that it will be looking more realistic. And if you noticed, mostly all the shadow I use in this design are actually facing the same direction because I'm considering adding a fair lens to it. So I know for any shadow to be effective in your design, it needs to be directed in a particular position depending on the fair lens. So you should work accordingly to the shadow direction. You should try to be considerate about that because it is very important. Because you need to make everything to be looking realistic. So I'm going to be adding my shadow to it now, and it's going to be facing the same direction just like this. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I've added my shadow now. I'm going to increase decrease the blur radius to 7. Perfect. I'm going to reduce it like this to maybe, let me just give it 21. Then this -1 will be okay for this. Then I'm going to reduce the opacity of the shadow because I told you anything you are doing on PixelLab should not be too sharp, because when you later take it to Lightroom and any other apps, everything is going to be able to come out boldly. So that is why you need to be considerate when you are using shadow on your design or anything, because it's still going to come out boldly. That's the essence of using other application, other software to retouch your design. So I'm going to be adding the text now. So I'm first of all write present. So I'm going to be using black color. It is a contrasting color to the green color. Contrast is very important in designing, so that your design will be able to come out astonishing. So the next which I'm going to be doing now is just to adjust like this to bend a little bit, or I can make use of my rotate tool. Yeah, this is perfect. Then I'm going to go to my, let me change the fonts. So kindly stick around me to the end. Let me change the fonts. I need to change the fonts so that I'll be able to achieve something perfect. I'll be using the Mont Surround fonts, with the lighter shade, different shade of it. Okay. Okay, let me use this. This will be perfect. Yeah, this will be perfect. So let me now adjust. Let me adjust it. But before that, let me first of all reduce the size. It's too big. Yeah, this is perfect. So let me now adjust it. I'll place it here. Okay, but then I'm still going to work on it by just giving it a spacing. This is perfect. I'm going to adjust it again because that is what I actually did. Then this is too big. Let me reduce the size. 23. Oh no, let me use 25. Okay, let me now adjust it. Yeah, this is perfect. Anniversary. Yeah, let me write that. Anniversary. We are about coming to the end of this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Anniversary. Let me first of all edit it before changing the fonts, because we are working on the anniversary sale promotional flyer. So kindly stick around me to the end. Anniversary. You'll be imagining how everything looks so realistic. I actually manipulate it using this same PixelLab. So kindly stick around me to the end, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. So let me first of all change the fonts. I think I use the Poppins font also. I use the Poppins fonts. So let me change the fonts. No, Poppins bold, extra bold. Yeah, use extra bold. Yeah, I'm going to reduce the size. And I'm going to place it here. I'm going to adjust it like this. No, let me leave it like this. Let me leave it the way it is. Yeah. Then I'm going to go to my perspective to adjust it with the perspective tool. So kindly stick around me till the end. You are going to see the result now. Just need to take your time. Need to take your time. Okay. Just stick around me till the end of this video. You are going to see the amazing results now. So let me adjust this. Let me on it now. And let me adjust this. Let me check the results. No, it's not okay. Let me adjust its position. Then let me work on it again. Or let me work on it. It's not okay. Let me work on it. If the font is not okay, I'm going to change the font. Maybe I use the mouse font. So let me work on it again. Where is my perspective tool? Yeah, this is it. So let me work on it. Alright, let me mark it. Wow, let me now adjust this. So let me reduce the size. Is it okay like this? Yeah, I think it's perfect like this. I think it's perfect. You know, you need to position it in such a way that it will be well blended with that particular vector. So that is the way you should place your text. It should be positioned in such a way that it will be well blended with that vector. So let me now bring in another text. I can just use the same text. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go to my packs. I'm going to first of all edit it. I'm not going using the side. Then let me edit it. Then anniversary sales. So the next thing is sales. Capital letter. Yeah. So I'm going to go to my perspective to adjust it. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I already told you need to work accordingly to make sure that everything is balanced. I'm coming. I need to do something. I need to reposition it. Or did I even add this at all? I did not even add it. Okay, let me make use of let me be using my perspective too. I thought I made use of that before. So let me just adjust this like this. Yeah, this is perfect. Let's adjust this like this. it a little bit. Let me mark it. Then where's the sales? So let me now adjust it like this. Yeah. Anniversary sales. Can you see the results? Wow, this is great. This is actually great. This is actually great. This is actually great. Wow, can you see the result now? Can you see that it is looking realistic? So for us to be able to make it to look more realistic, I'm going to be doing a particular trick or something now. Please follow me to the end of this video. So you are going to see you are going to be amazed by the result now. I'm going to copy the same vector image I used like this. After copying it, then I'm going to go to my shadow to remove the shadow. I'm going to remove the shadow. So you know you need to make everything to be looking well blended. Then I'm going to place it exactly on top of the original one. Then after doing that, I'm going to go to my opacity to reduce the opacity so that I'll be able to make it look more realistic. So reduce the opacity to maybe 5 would be perfect, or 7. Can you see the difference? Let me show you. Can you see the difference now? That is looking more blended. Unlike, let me remove it. Can you see it? That is looking more blended. Unlike when you don't have that, the other one on it. Can you see that? Then let me now return it back to the normal position. Can you see what I did there? That the result is more effective than before. Can you see that? So let me check. Maybe there's anything I've not added. Okay. It's meaning this particular icon or logo. So let me quickly import that logo now so that everything will be completed. I can fast forward this place. Alright, I finished importing the logo which I used. And I'm just going to go to my color. On the color, I'm going to change it to white. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to reduce the size. I'm going to on my gray line because everything has to be well centralized. So I'm going to be placing this particular logo icon somewhere beside the corner. It is the only one that is allowed to exceed, or it will just be at the middle, at the center of these points. Let me return it back. To just be at the center. Let me work on it like this. To just be at the center. Can you see that everything is well positioned using my gray line? So let me readjust this. You know, that's the purpose of using the gray line. Your design elements must be well positioned. It must be well aligned. Can you see that everything is looking astonishing? This one too is looking. I actually made use of the positioning to position it appropriately. So let me just work on it because I just touched it. Let me adjust it a little bit. Can you see that I've been able to come up with something great by following the designing principle: alignment, rhythm, spacing, contrast, and the likes. Can you see that everything is well contrasted? Everything is astonishing. Then I think I need to reduce the size of this. It doesn't need to be too big. Let me just reduce it to 5. Then let me reposition it. Can you see that my design is well centralized, well aligned? The consistency is the key. When you are consistent about what you are doing, and you surely get the perfect result. Can you see that I have enough space on my design? Everything is perfectly placed. So I think I added shadow to this. I'm going to add shadow to it. Everything has to be looking realistic. It does not matter the time you use in completing a design, but what matters most is the result. I just on the shadow, I just leave it like that. Can you see the result now? So the next thing for me now, I think I'm done with everything. Let me check. Maybe I still have. Oh, I have some other thing to add. I just remember. Oh, I need to add all this particular icon. Everything is going to be available for you in the description box. So let me on it. I think I have it here. So let me take it to the front. I'm going to reduce the size. I'm just going to blend it over. I'm going to add it here. Then I'm going to copy this and I'm going to place that here. Wow, can you see the results? Then I think I can just add this right here if it is necessary. I can add it there and take it to the front. I can add that here. I can add that here. Can you see the results? That the result is looking attractive. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing now is to add a flare lens. The flare lens that is available here on PixelLab. I'm going to add it to this side, so that that side will be looking somehow kind of glowing. You know, I told you the direction of your shadow depends on where you are adding your flare lens. So that is what I want to be adding now, so that my design will be looking more realistic. So kindly stick around me to the end. I want to be adding the flare lens here. Just try to locate that where the flare lens is. I think it's under stickers. Stickers, where is it? Come here. Yeah, stickers. Yeah, this is the flare lens. Let me copy it like this. Yeah, then I'm going to increase it like this. I'm going to add it here, or I can just, let me just expand it like this, and I'll just add it to the girl's face like this. Can you see that the girl's face is looking more glowing? Let me adjust it. Yeah, can you see that when I actually use the Lightroom to edit it now, it just be looking more attractive. So I can just add this here. I can just add this here. You know, the direction of your flare lens depends on where the shadow of the image is. Can you see it? That those sides are looking more attractive now. Or I can just reduce the opacity of this a little bit. Can you see that that side is looking more glowing than the other one? So the next thing which I'll be needing to do now is just to make use of my Lightroom to upscale this particular design. And I've actually did a tutorial video that's going to guide you on how to make use of the Lightroom to upscale your various design to give it a kind of attractive touch, just like what I did in the original design. Just like what I did in the original design. Let me show you. Can you see it? That this is looking more attractive than this one. So I've actually did a tutorial video that the link will be available for you in the description box to watch how you can easily make use of your Lightroom to upscale your design, just like this. But in my next tutorial video, I'll be doing a tutorial video. My next tutorial video will be on how to add flare lens to your various design, just like this. How to add flare lens, how to even import, how to get flare lens, how to download it, how to get it, how to import it to use it for your various design, aside from the one from those one that is available in the PixelLab, which I'm going to be using. So this will be the end of this tutorial video. Please, if you're a new viewer, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for subscribing to this channel. See you in the next tutorial video.